Hey there, Ultizeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Mega Man Project 4. In the last episode of Mega Man 10, we defeated Sheep Man and Pump Man and complained about controls a lot, but hopefully things will work better now. This Wiimote is definitely working better than the other one, so I really don't get it. Whatever. I just don't get it. It's time for Solar Man, and my favorite song... Oh, my favorite Robot Master song of Mega Man 10. I really love Solar Man. Fun fact about Solar Man, you guys know my friend Captain, right? Captain Yoshi? He hasn't quite appeared on my channel in a while, mostly because it's just kind of hard to find time to record with him. But he's been on the channel plenty of times, so if you've been following, you should know who he is. Either way, he actually, the way I met him was through, making custom Robot Masters for the Mega Man series. And one of his, he made like the most of anybody in that little friend group of Robot Master creators. But one of his Robot Masters, he had this duo group of two Robot Masters, Solar Man and Lunar Man. But because Solar Man ended up becoming a real Robot Master in Mega Man 10, he had to switch. Ow. He had to switch their names to Moonlight Man and Sunlight Man. So that's a fun fact about stuff. These guys are basically like a pair of Heat Man. I'm kind of noticing that. They throw 3 fires at you and then they do a fire attack. That's basically Heat Man in a nutshell. Except there's 2 of them and they're birds. Well, actually, they're phoenixes, more specifically. Also, I completely neglected to mention like all the enemies here. Like there's the flowers that do these solar beam things at you. There's these guys that split up, and then there's the tackle fire dispensers. A lot of tackle fire references in Mega Man 9 and 10. Kind of surprising for an enemy that only showed up once. Also, the lava down there is instant death if you touch it, but like a lot of instant death things in the Mega Man series, it's also forgiving if it's not like a hit. So if you get hit onto it, then you get to live. I highly doubt I have what's effective. I mean, maybe the water shield, but I kind of want to save that for Solar Man. I think if I just kind of walk towards the bird that's up the top, it's easier to dodge. Or I could just be better at dodging in general, and not try and make excuses. Oh, now he moves up and down. Ow. Come on. Yeah! Alright, I hope there's a checkpoint. Also, I hope I'm good on live. Okay, I'm good on lives. I hope there's a checkpoint, because I'm kind of severely low and there's a lot of things that can hurt you in this stage, as per most stages. Considering, you know, their goal, the stage's goal is to hurt you. Yeah, I knew that was a save point. Okay. So I kind of realized that this is kind of an unorthodox song to, like, consider this your favorite Robot Master song. Like, most people I would imagine would say Strike Man or Nitro Man have the best songs in the game. But I don't know, I just really love Solar Man's theme. And the way it picks up and stuff. Ooh, thank you! I almost got hit by a tackle fire to get that, but I severely needed that. I kinda wish the tackle fire dispensers always fired from the same thing to another thing. I feel like that would make it better to deal with, but I don't know, that's just me. Might as well fill that up a bit. It's also just me trying to be like, hey, I kind of want to make things easier on myself. Kind of like getting excuses. Rush Coil goes like super high in Mega Man 9 and 10. I don't feel like it went that high in older Mega Man games. Die, Sunflower! There's an E-Tank up here, I think, somewhere. I think it's this path because I think on the left and right is the way you want to go. Oh. We don't have the weapon to get through here. For that, we need to beat Commando Man. No, he's not in his underwear. At least I think that's what Commando means. In that sort of context. It's the military version of Commando Man. Of the word Commando. I'm just kind of, like, being stupid at this point with all my commentary. I apologize. I apologize wholeheartedly. Either way, we got to Solar Man. We have plenty of lives to deal with him. And can I just say, I didn't mention it in the last episode, but I love the boss music in this game. This Mega Man game has the best boss music of all. Anyways, Solar Man gets powered up if you shoot his solar thing. Ow. On hard difficulty, he automatically starts with the giant ball, and on easy difficulty, he starts with the lower ball, and you shoot his way up. You shoot your way up to the more advanced ball. It's kind of a neat concept of a battle. It's kind of like, reminds me of Fireman in a way, because like Fireman, it's like a combination of Fireman and the Pharaoh shot. But yeah, this actually using the water shield shows the smaller ball anyway, so that's kind of neat. Also, it makes sympathetically easy. Wow, kind of reminds me of Plugman in a way, considering how Plugman was just like you shoot the things and you bink everything off, except Plugman was a lot more jumpy and harder to dodge. Yay, we turned into heat. That's not what I think I wanted to say like this is like the general fire type color palette, but I just said heat. I mean, I think that's kind of similar to the Heatman palette. I don't know. It's been the last time I played Mega Man 2 was during that Let's Play. So yeah. It's been a while. Anyway, Solar Man, I believe, is strong against Chill Man. It would make sense. Fire beats ice. Except in Mega Man 1, when ice beats fire. For some reason. Chill Man! You got ice mountains. That is kind of one thing about Mega Man 9 and 10 that I'm not super fond of. A lot of the later Mega Man games got way more creative than just kind of generic themes, like ice robot, fire robot, water robot, all that kind of thing. Like, starting from like Mega Man 2 onwards, we got way more creative like concepts for Robot Masters, like Gemini Man, Top Man, Magnet Man, Ring Man, Pharaoh Man. But then Mega Man 9 and 10, and there was also even in later games like there was Search Man, Clown Man, Magic Man, Dust Man. For some reason I'm just kind of blanking on Robot Master names. Crystal Man, he was cool. Gravity Man, like, there's a lot of cool concepts. Yamato Man, Tomahawk Man, but then in Mega Man 9 and 10 we just kind of got generic Robot Masters again, like. They still had cool concepts in general, but like, they're way more blatantly themed towards things as opposed to other games. Where something like Toad Man was sort of like the... I mean, I guess there's kind of other things, like Sheep Man is the electrical Robot Master, but I mean, so that's kind of creative. You can also shoot these blocks to destroy them. I haven't really mentioned them. And hey, look! Octopus batteries are back! From Mega Man 1. It's definitely a neat touch. But I don't know, it just kind of bugs me that they went so far back to basics in Mega Man 9 and 10 that they kind of, like, neglected to have more creative concepts. They have some creative concepts, though, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're... for some reason, I just cannot think well today. But, I mean, what difference does that make from any other episode of anything that I do ever? I have a hard time thinking all the time. But I don't know, it just kind of bugs me that we have... Especially after, like, a lot of games where there wasn't really any specific theming. I guess the benefit of theming, though, is that it makes it easier to tell, like, a weakness pattern, because, I mean, weaknesses make a little bit more sense. Like, Mega Man 5 and 6 had really tough weakness patterns because they were just kind of arbitrary. So I guess, in a way, the generic theming makes more sense from a design point of view when you consider the way weakness things work. And stuff like that. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong in complaining. Maybe it was for the better. Because I mean, without really even remembering, sorry about that interruption. Anyways, as I was saying, I can, like, even though it's been, I don't really remember the weakness order too well, I can still figure it out just based on simple logic. So it's like, that is definitely, like, a significant advantage. Well, I thought I landed on the one only on the left. Because if you just walk onto one, then it doesn't break. But I didn't. And of course I died right before the boss. Figures. Well, I'm almost dead, so let's get out the Solar Blaze. And moonwalk. Well, not really moonwalk, just kind of standing in place. Yeah. Ah. Ah. Stop it. No! Damn it, I was so close there. Oh well. BRB. Have I mentioned how much I hate ice physics? Because screw ice physics. Future Ulti, just put on screen how long it took me to get back to this point. Because it's pretty embarrassing how long it took me to get back to this point. Stop delaying the inevitable, chill man. You're dead anyway. Alright, well, I died way too many times to that last room than I really should have ever done in my life. But it's done now. Anyways, one more Robot Master left for this episode. Because that was a really short stage, even though I took forever on it. Like, I took forever in off-screen stuff on it. In-screen stuff, it was really short. And I honestly like shorter stages. I feel like they're more compact and they make it, like... It makes you feel better to, like, get through... It makes it just feel like a better designed thing. Anyways, of course, you get Rust Jet after the stage when it really could have come in handy. Roll! Oh, it's you, Mega Man. Thanks to you, I was able to create a prototype cure. Once we have all the pieces to the machine, we can start mass-producing the medicine. I think everything's going to be okay. That's great news! I'll go back out there and get those missing pieces. Before you go, Mega Man, are you sure you're not suffering from any symptoms of Robo-Enza? No, I'm great. Use the medicine you have on those who really need it. Well, if that's what you want. That doesn't sound ominous whatsoever. Chill Man's strong against Nitro Man. So get ready for some awesome music. Okay, so this is a car-themed stage and stuff. It's all about Nitro. I don't really know what Nitro means in relation to car, but It means something. Ow. So here we have another Machine Gun Joe. Apparently his shots hit you. Ow. Ow. Gosh, those kamikaze gun things are really strong. The car tracks on the wall here remind me of this giant carpet I used to have as a kid. There was just this giant city carpet thing. Yeah. Trucks! Too many trucks! Well, damn it. Alright, I'm alive this time. Damn it. I tried the time when that might appear, because I can't really hear the timing bell too well, so it's like I was just kind of going off of the arrows, but it kind of just appeared early for that bus, so I was like, I just jumped too early. Here, this time, though, we can hitch a ride. Whee! Jump! Well, we don't want to jump into the death spikes, though. There we go. That's what you want to do. Free energy for stuff that I haven't used. Yay! And this time it's very dangerous to jump on any cars because of all the spikes and death and spikes and zbibba. I think it was better to just kind of tank the hit there. Thank you, Met, for randomly dying. Probably rush coil to this. Hi, Machine Gun Joe. What are you doing up there? I have no clue what his deal is up there. Ow. Damn it. Alright, I'm making it through. I don't want that E-Tank. It's too dangerous. Really probably shouldn't have gone for those. Should have gone for that life, but I kind of didn't see it in time. Not sure how you get that W-Tank. I'm almost dead on my last life, so I'm gonna lose. I hope you guys realize this. This is all for naught. Oh no, it's not my last life. When did I get an extra life? I don't know how I did that. Ow. Damn it! Hey, this time I got the E-Tank. That's cool. Oh, that's right. If you press the B button, you can immediately switch to a thing. I think I took this part way too fast last time. So you just kind of wait for the guys to show up. Oh, hi, Machine Gun Joe. Alright, I made it this time! I'm gonna die this first time, though, because Nitro Man's kinda fast. It's kind of reasonable to assume that he's fast. He also has a dynamic entry, and he's a motorcycle. It's probably my favorite design. Ow. Well, I wasn't really sure how to react to those nitro cutters. It's kind of like this weird mixture of the plug ball and the metal blade. It's a neat weapon. Either way, he's weak to the chill spike because it sends spikes on the ground, and, you know, he's a motorcycle. So, it's a very reasonable weakness. He also gets frozen by it, apparently. I think it deals more damage if he runs over it, though. Yeah, I think it definitely deals more damage, but it's cool that he can get frozen by it. Either way, Nitro Man's probably... He's an annoying stage with all the buses, but I do like the fight. Even though I kind of cheesed it with the Chill Spike, it's still a fun fight. I like it. Either way, now we have... Well, I'd said it was a combination of the Metal Blade and the Plug Ball, but I guess it's also a combination of the Rolling Cutter, because it's the Rolling Cutter slash Bubble Lead slash every other thing that has that color. They kind of ran out of colors for new things in these games. Look how many things I have. 2 E-Tanks, 6 W-Tanks, and 516 bolts. That's kind of silly. Either way, next time on Let's Play Mega Man Project 4, we'll be taking care of the last 3 Robot Masters. Starting with Commando Man, I think. Yeah, see you guys then!